Hey guys, this is gamingwithtape, and today you join me for another episode of Fighter Jet Showdown Season 2, and we start with some jets. Of course, we start with the VE-31BDFs. These come to me from Vicente, and they're pretty cool. They look quite conventional, but they don't seem to be based off of anything. Sort of, kind of look like some jets, but yeah, like I said, just kind of conventional, but not apparently based on anything. And then they will be going up against the FI-3 Kestrel Bs, which are some very unconventional looking jets. These come to me from Sayar, or Saya? Sayar? Well, I don't know, I'm sorry for mispronouncing everyone's names. But yeah, these are pretty cool. They've got lots of canards, big front canards, forward swept wings. And yeah, anyway, let's get them into the air and see what they can do. Now, these have been armed by me personally because they came to me stock, so they have the standard 2 AMRAMs, 4 Sidewinders, and a Vulcan turret. These are armed themselves. These appear to just have AMRAMs and 2 machine guns, 2 cannons. And yeah, they look pretty good. Yeah, they didn't have ammo boxes. That's something I've been meaning, well, I probably have said. But yeah, make sure you put ammo boxes in your aircraft. Because even with infinite ammo, they don't fire their guns unless they have an ammo box. Maybe it works on your machine, but on mine it doesn't. So just make sure you do it, because sometimes I'll forget, and sometimes you'll lose. Anyway, the engagement is starting now. Hopefully chaff won't be a problem now. I've got a fresh install of the game, and I've replaced the chaff texture with a flare texture, which will look like shit. Just warning you right now. When you see the chaff, it's going to look like hell, but hopefully it won't like stop up the game too much. So yeah, missiles away. Are you going to pop some chaff? I don't think these guys have chaff, actually. Let's see what the chaff looks like. It looks like a flare. That's good. Okay, I thought it would be like a half texture because of various annoying reasons. But yes, everything's closing in. Missiles going away. These guys don't appear to have chaff, but they haven't been shot down. That guy, however, fucking missile ruined. Just killed. And, oh, this guy's got a gun on his tail, though. Oh, shit, revengeance. Oh, but no, now this guy's wingman is fucking up this guy. Oh, it's kind of all over the place, but he's shredded fairly quickly. Whoa! He's still going, but I think he'll hit the ground quite soon. That was cool seeing that fly over. That was quite quick. That was pretty insane. Yeah, it looks like the lagging has fixed itself, though. Well, I fixed it. It didn't fix itself. I fixed it. Anyway, yeah. But it looks like this guy is not long for this world and will soon hit the ground. Almost landed. Will he land? Ooh, missile just almost hits him. This guy's still going. It's not over yet. I called it too early. And yeah, I don't think he's going to have too much of a resurgence, though. But I do want to see him get hounded by these jets, just because it's fun. Yeah, these guys are pretty impressive. Oh, he slammed into the ocean. Yeah, these guys did a pretty good job. Very maneuverable, very nice. Don't appear to have chaff. Gotta fix that, bro. Anyway, yes, so let's move on to the next round. So, the next craft that will be going up will be a pair of Thalons. These come to me from Paolo, and they're pretty cool. They're very small jets. They just look pretty good. They've got this interesting intake design at the top. They're fairly well armed, and yeah, they're looking good. I think their small size might help with dodging various missiles and things. And they'll be going up against a pair of Kerbal KU-22s. These come to me from Robert, and well, they're a mix apparently between the F-22, the FA-18, and the T-50. So it's fairly conventional, but it's based on so many things, and hopefully that will be a winning combination. So let's get them going. They look fairly similarly armed. They're pretty nice, and yeah. I don't think I had to arm any of these myself. Like I say, occasionally I do have to, and occasionally I do edit craft a little bit if I need to put extra things on them, or sometimes when I've mentioned before that I kind of have a fuel, kind of a heuristic fuel thing in my head, like 400 units per engine. And if I get something with like 4 engines and like 200 units of fuel, I'm like, okay, this is unfair. To everything else, and it'll just end up being like a race to the bottom, and you really don't want that. You want people just kind of, you know, designing really good airframes. So yeah, occasionally I'll add more fuel and do various things, so if your jet performs slightly differently, maybe it's because I had to make some modifications to make it fair for the competition. So yeah, maybe they just try and build it around roughly 400 units of fuel per engine, per one of these engines, basically. Anyway, so yes, we are now in missile range. Things are going away, everything's looking good. Looks like, I don't know if things are deploying chaff. I don't know what the texture looks like. I haven't actually seen it yet, but I think it looks like hell. And oh, here it comes. Yeah, you can see it's just like a glitchy bit of smoke. That's what it is. Yeah, because I had to replace it with the flare one, and the flare one's like 8 times smaller or something, so it's like an 1/8 of the flare texture. Anyway, it's gun range, and this guy goes down. Holy shit, that was a very unviolent explosion. And now he's ripped apart, and is just 1 KU-22 versus... Nope. Dick. Okay, and one KU-22 versus both the Thalons, and a missile comes in but doesn't quite hit. And where's... Oh no, we got a guy come down on us. Oh shit, dog. Oh my god, just shredded. Wow, these guys really, you know, they didn't even really get shots away. I kind of thought it would be the other ones that would win, but these guys, just very quick murderers. That's what we like to see. Anyway, let's move on to the third round of the qualifier, I guess is what it is. Qualifier, semi-final? Yeah. Anyway, let's do that. So the next jets that will be going up will be the Panavia Tornadoes, which come to me from Kartoffelsloss. Just easier names, guys. Yeah, and these are pretty cool. They're based on real jets, of course. The Panavia Tornado, something that are used by the Royal Air Force, the greatest Air Force. And yeah, these are pretty cool. They look quite nice. And these are actually, I think, mostly ground attack vehicles. But yeah, they look pretty cool. So I thought, let's try it. I did make a slight change and up the authority. I'm going to bring it a little bit down. It was on 50, but that wasn't really enough. Maybe it is for a reason, but you know, we want to see a good fight. So I did change that. And it seemed to be okay. And they'll be going up against the X-Ray Lightnings, which comes to me from Benjamin. These are pretty cool. They look, well, fairly unconventional. I don't know, kind of a mix of near future, I guess. The only thing that annoyed me about these, I'm going to get them in the air. The only thing that annoyed me about these is the stage is also tied to activate pilot. So every time I turned on the engines, they'd take off. So maybe just when you send me stuff, just have no action groups. It's fine, you know, the computer's going to fly them. But no, these are pretty cool. I really like how they look. They fly really well. And I think they could be very deadly. The Tornadoes, of course, beautiful. They actually have 4 engines, technically. They have a couple of small ones in here, which might give them a bit of an advantage, but I've seen when they fly, they kind of wobble a bit, so, you know, who knows. But anyway, yeah, they're those little jet engines which were in the last episode, which I've actually seen a lot of recently. I guess people have started using them. Anyway, we're all ready at missile range, and missiles away, I guess. Open fire. It looks like they fired first, but we are getting missiles away. That's looking good. Everything's looking nice. These guys diving low, popping horrible looking chaff, but at least it doesn't lag the game. And yeah, it looks like no missile kills. That's what we like to see. People say just don't include missiles, but it's important to be able to dodge missiles, even though I find the kills boring. And oh, looks like we have some sidewinders coming in, but this guy's having no trouble dodging them. And now it's all to guns. It looks like this guy's already hit and has been shredded apart. Now there is just one tornado left, which is still using missiles. It does have a gun, but it's not 20mm Vulcan. It's a chain gun, but it's not. But it doesn't gimbal, so it's a 30mm, fairly slow-firing gun, which is probably best for ground attack. But let's see how it does. It still seems to want to use missiles. It's not in gun range actually, so that makes sense. Where are the lightnings? This guy's gone very high. Freaked out. This guy's flipping out, and this guy slowly closing in. One of them's run away, but seems to be maybe coming back. Yeah, he's coming into an insane dive now, and this guy just will not switch to guns. That's probably not great. He does have ammo. It's 30mm ammo, but oh, now he's shooting at someone else. Oh shit, dog! Oh my god! And oh, almost gets a missile kill. You should switch to guns, man. It would really help, probably. I know you don't actually have a air-to-air gun, but well, he's still got missiles. He can still do this. The X-Ray Lightnings. This guy's going high again. This guy's still flying around. I don't really know what their plan is, but he is starting to shoot now, and it looks like maybe he'll kill the tornado. He's shot the wings off the tornado and shreds it. Bit of a weird one, that. Just kind of a lot of floundering, and then these guys weren't even trying. They were just like fucking around. This guy's just trying to go to space. This guy was just flipping out. But yeah, the tornadoes are dead. That was quite weird. But yeah, thank you for them. Let's move on to the last round of the qualifiers. So, the last craft that will be going up are certainly the most unconventional set. The first we're looking at are the Alpha 3 V-Wings, and these come to me from Will. And they're pretty cool. They just kind of look almost like space fighters, but we had some of that last time, and they did pretty well. I did make a slight modification to these. I added Vulcan cannons instead of 50 cal turrets, just because we have a rule against turrets here, and they will be going up against the X-49 Ravens, which come to me from Andrew's Edge. Now this guy has actually already won one of these, I've just realized. and has a name I found very difficult to say, and then I got the name corrected, learned it, and then forgot it. So I'm going to keep pronouncing it wrong. I'm sorry. I think it was maybe just like Andre or Andrew or... Anyway, it's spelled like Andrew's Edge. I'm so sorry. But these are pretty cool, and they're like almost a biplane, but they're just so fucking weird. They're drones, I don't know. Anyway, I did have to add some fuel to these, because they had slightly too little fuel, but yeah, other than that, let's just get them in the air. These look crazy, but they are super maneuverable. They're ridiculous. They actually have a few engines down here behind these little grates. It's a very beautifully designed aircraft. And it's ridiculously powerful, and ridiculously maneuverable even. And it is another Ace Combat 3 fighter replica, which we've had a few Ace Combat fighter replicas before. I haven't played the game, but apparently it is quite popular among y'all. But yeah, let's see how they do. We've got these tiny little space fighter-looking things against these giant double-flying wings. Who knows? Anybody's money. I mean, last time... the last fight was just a mess of these guys not even trying, and the tornadoes dying. I don't know, man. Let's just... Oh, this competition has gotten ridiculous at this point. But, you know, who knows what'll happen. You know, before the weirdest thing that ever happened was a, you know, face punch. Are we starting? Okay, we are starting. But now it's all... Who knows? Alright, so we got missiles all coming in, missiles going around, hopefully no missile kills, and game stopping on chaff. Maybe it's not the chaff then, because you can see it's not the chaff texture anymore. You can see it's just like a random piece of bullshit. Maybe it's just the way the chaff does. I'm sorry. It was alright for a while, but now we're all here. Anyway, it looks like everyone survived missiling, but there'll probably be some more. These guys still have missiles. These guys... Ooh, someone exploded. No, it's just a missile exploded. Okay. Quite near. Yeah, now it looks like we're moving into gun range. These guys are much smaller, so it should be harder to hit. But these guys are freakishly maneuverable for their size, which is, yeah. They look like they have a gajillion engines. Like I said, there's like a few little Juno engines in there for some reason. And now we're having a gunfight. Okay, that guy, whew, Jesus, slices him in half, flies right through him. This guy just can't do small maneuvers quick enough, I guess. And, Jesus. And now that guy's on this guy's tail. Oh, that was a really close... I thought that was going to be a mid-air collision, but apparently not. And now this guy's being closed in on. But will he turn it around? Will he turn and fight? Will he... I don't know. What's happening? Okay, everyone seems to have just... Oh, we've got a missile coming in now. But, ooh, I don't know what's happening. This guy appears to be running at this point. Oh no, he's turning to fight now. He's going to fire some missiles at that guy. Is he going to shoot people? Oh, is he going to be shredded? Oh my god. Ooh, he evades and then is shredded. Just eviscerated. This guy flies through the debris rather beautifully and flies away. Wow, I thought that was kind of anyone's game. His friend appears to have been killed, though, by maybe the X-49. I didn't see that, but it looks like the missile did make contact. And it wasn't a total defeat. That guy was killed. Rather cool, interesting fight. Another one where it was a bit of running away, and then yeah. But these guys seem to rule totally supreme. Anyway, let's move on to the semi-finals. So here we are at the semi-finals with the Thalons versus the VE-31 BDFs. Let's get them into the air. Now I'm not calling this the VE-31s. I don't know why I'm saying their whole name. But yes, they will be taking off now, streaking into the air and seeing who will be getting to the final, and then seeing who will be getting to the grand finale. The grand final. The battle of the king of kit. Fuck you. Oh, god damn it. Why do you have to crash into each other, man? That was cool and fairly minimal damage, but still, dude. That was probably my fault for launching them right parallel to each other, but still. God damn. That was actually really cool. Okay. Jesus. Oh, God. There's been a lot of kind of false starts in this episode. Like, the first, half hour was just trying to get the whole thing to work. Getting everything reinstalled to get the chaff to work. And that didn't even turn out to work. So if I sound a little tired, I've been doing this a while. But yeah, it's been a while. Alright, but we are in the air. Hopefully these guys won't hit each other, although it looks like they're trying their best to. How are these guys doing? Fairly well. This guy's chasing up on this guy. And we will see who shall win. Alright, just got to get out to 8 kilometers, turn around and murder each other. Murder. Blood for the blood god. Planes for the plane god. Alright. Okay, missiles away. Okay. It's always a shame if good planes are killed by missiles, but we will see. These guys actually don't have chaff, as I've said, so... Although I don't think they have chaff. It doesn't seem like they do. So, I mean, if they avoid the AMRAAMs, that's just surprising. Something's popping chaff because the game's lagging. Will that fucking work? And it didn't turn out to... Oh my god! Jesus, he doesn't even need chaff. He just dodges missiles without countermeasures. These are good planes. These... That's really impressive. You rarely see that kind of amazingness. A lot of planes get killed even when they have chaff. But this guy, just too good. Just too maneuverable. But Thalons are behind them, and we do know the Thalons are ridiculously quick. And one of these guys has been killed by a missile because, you know, chaff is important. But now it's, yes, 2-on-1. This guy's shooting at the ground. And the Thalons have kind of split, which probably means this guy's going to loop back around and do a murder. But this guy is opening up and kills one of the Thalons. Now it is 1-on-1. Holy hell. But there is a missile coming in now. But it is a Sidewinder, and this guy does have flares. Fuck yeah. Right, yeah. I think that Thalon's still alive, though. Just about. We'll draw the fire of this guy, maybe for long enough to shoot him down. And here it comes. Hell rains upon us, but will he get out of here? He's pulling some evasive maneuvers. And that Thalon's getting on there fast. If he can just... Ooh! Is he gonna... Nah, he's dead. Wow. Jesus. Really stripping him apart. And then this guy slams into the ocean! Who won that, do you suppose? Because this guy is technically alive. Huh. I'm gonna give it to the Thalon, because the Thalon killed himself. He killed 3 jets. You know, he killed both the VE-31s and himself, and he did win in battle, even though this guy is technically the last one alive. But we are going to give it to the Thalon, otherwise it would be a bit bullshitty. But yeah, very good jet, these VE-31s. You should have just put chaff on them. Well, really, I should have put chaff on them, but I forgot. And as I've said, it's been a long day. So, yeah. Let's move on to the last semi-final to see who will be competing with the Thalon in the final today. Alright, so the last of the semi-finals, the X-Ray Lightnings versus the Alpha 3 V-Wings. Both fine aircraft, and I have just noticed, actually, that these X-Ray Lightnings have an extra little Juno engine here. I see this frequently, but I don't really know why people do it. It's just extra weight, it doesn't add a ton of thrust. But who knows? Maybe there is some science behind it. Yes, I noticed it while activating the engines manually, because when you hit space, it takes off. I don't mind it too much, but when it first happens, you're like, what are you doing? What's happening? I just get so confused. But yeah, no, these are pretty intense jets. But we also know that these are pretty cool too, and they look like space fighters, which was actually what got the A-Wing to the semi-final last time. Probably not just their looking like space fighters, they were actually very good jets, but who knows? Anyway, I know I got them to the finals last time. Did I say semi-finals? I don't remember. It's been a long day. Anyway... Let's open fire. Missiles away. These guys, they actually have a reaction wheel, which probably helps. Ooh, fucking hell. This guy is bucking around like crazy. Yeah, missiles are flying. He's still fucking around with the chaff. I wonder what that is. Maybe it's because it changes quite frequently. It's like multiple textures all changing. Who knows? Yeah. Anyway. Has anyone been shot down yet? I don't think so. Missiles are still going away. Now we're in gun range. One of the X-Ray Lightning... Oh no, yeah, the X-Ray Lightning is lighting up the A-Wing, but he's evading. He takes a hit, loses part of his odd tailplane, which surely can't actually help, and then moves into more gunfire. He's getting shot. There's something going on over here. This guy has died, and now it's just one Alpha A-Wing versus 2 X-Ray Lightnings. Who will win? Who knows? Okay, these guys are down though, but they are already firing. Oh, it's not looking good for the V-Wing. I keep calling it an A-Wing because that's what I'm thinking of. But oh shit, yeah, X-Ray Lightnings tear it apart and then flip out, and then gain control, and then flip. Maybe that's part of it. Yeah, being able to lose control and then gain control again, probably pretty useful for being ridiculously maneuverable. Yes, these X-Ray Lightnings truly just... I don't know, I should really focus on them more in dogfights to see why they're winning, but I think it's just because they're ridiculously maneuverable. I mean, look at this, you just... Can I take control? No, that's not the one I'm piloting. Right, I see. Is there an afterburner button? There we go. Yeah, see, they're not... When you fly them, they're not, like, crazy... Oh, you can see actually the prograde marker. I am stalling, but then I can just, like, gain control instantly. And that's probably what it's about. Anyway, let's move on to the final and see if these are better than the Thalons. So yes, here we are at the final. The Thalons, the tiny, fast, maneuverable jets from Paolo versus the X-ray lightnings, which come from Benjamin, the weirdly maneuverable, flippy out, sometimes run away and just like fuck around for a bit and then come back. Truly the unconventional kind of fighting style of the episode. But yes, let's get into the air. No crazy unconventional fighters have gotten to the end today. If you looked at them, you'd be like, yeah, those look like fighter jets. These are a little less so. But yeah, none of the big, giant, crazy things got there today. Today's been a bit of a haze of just mad dogfighting. It's not been the most cinematic episode, but it's certainly been one of the weirdest of just kind of just slightly odd dogfights. I don't know why I feel that way, but I don't know, man. Anyway. Alright, so we're going to get out to range. I want to stick with these a little bit. I want to see how these do. I want to see what their secret is. They kind of look like bats. Maybe that's it. Maybe they're Batman. Yeah, it could be. Could be that they're Batman. Maybe it's the Juno engine. Maybe it's the secret to dogfighting. These guys actually haven't fired missiles yet, but have been fired upon. Yeah, we are going to sustain annoying lag with the chaff. Yeah, what the fuck is that about? Anyway, I haven't seen that much before, except in this series. Who knows? Anyway, it doesn't matter. Things are going crazy. Missiles are all missing. That's what we like to see. Looks like, at least. Sometimes it's hard to keep track of which missiles are which. This guy's flipping out like crazy. I'm going to follow his partner in, see if he does a better job. Looks like that missile's locked onto that flare. Missiles really kill like really high-class jets. This guy's coming in. Looks like he might actually light up the Thalon. They're both firing, but miss. Just both pull out. And now he's going in for another guy. And, ooh, shit. Oh, Jesus. Oh, he's going too fast. He might hit the ground. He might have been coaxed into that. Whoa, what the fuck was that? Maybe a lot of flares. I think I found the reason for the lag. I think the Thalons might have too many flares. This guy's alone, because once again his wingman is too far away. This seems to be part of their strategy. I know that's not actually part of the game, but it really feels like it. Oh no, this guy has too many flares. Ah, okay. Anyway, oh, the Thalon's on his tail though. Oh shit, dog. But this guy manages to evade, and his wingman is coming in, firing missiles, firing guns. Will he take down a Thalon on his return? And he does. Holy shit! There goes one. Now it's just 1 on 2. The Thalon's, where is he? Is he being chased or is he chasing? He is being chased. This camera is driving me insane. Gunfire coming in. He goes low. And then will he pull out in time? Has he been shot yet? He hasn't. They are both... Oh, but now he's getting shot from 2 sides. Here comes more. And he is ripped apart by the X-ray lightnings. Yeah, truly a weird strategy. They seem to split apart really far and then just come back and eviscerate everything. I don't understand why these jets won today, other than they're just very maneuverable, do something magic with their like splitting apart, and just, I don't know. Can you track why these won today? It's hard to say, but they're really good, really impressive. I like how they fly. I mean, I like flying them myself, and they're just good jets. I don't know. Usually I have more to say, like there's something more conclusive about why things win, but who knows today? Who knows why these won? Let's put them up against each other. Just let's watch them fight a bit. I want to see your magic. I want to know. All right, coming at each other. I guess if it's just a joust, we won't really find out. Missiles coming in, probably no problem because of the ridiculous amount of flares. I guess because they turn in such a weird, non-standard way. That might be... It's just hard to chase them because they don't turn like anything else. I think that might be what it is, you know? Yeah. Will they kill each other? Can they? I think that's what it is, because their wings bend quite a lot when they turn. I reckon it might be because they just don't really turn like other jets. It makes it really hard for other jets to follow them. That could be it, you know? That could be it. Yeah. They don't use teamwork like other jets. They don't turn like other jets. They just freak out. That might be it. Anyway, congratulations to Benjamin. These are really cool. And they will be going to the grand finale. And I do really like them. They only annoyed me a little bit when I hit space and they started taking off and I freaked out. But anyway. But anyway, this is the end of the episode now. I hope you have enjoyed it. I know I have, even though it's been a little bit, just a bit crazy, you know. But that's always fun. But yeah, like I said, I have been just slowly trucking through the ridiculous amount of craft I have kind of left over. I had some from like a month ago today and some from like the last week, so I'm just kind of taking stuff from everywhere. I'm never going to get through all of them, but that was never the plan. I never have. I get way too many craft to feature all of them. But yeah, keep sending them on in. It's always good to get stuff and just get weird, wild cards like this. But yeah, anyway, this is the end of the episode now. I hope you have enjoyed it, and I hope you'll come back for next episode, which I guess will be about episode 5, because there's going to be, I don't know, I think I'm going to do 6 qualifiers, and then a grand finale with 2 honourable mentions? Yeah, that sounds about right. Anyway, like I said, I hope you have enjoyed this. This has been KSP with Tape. I will see you next time.